What's going on, everybody? My name is West Guy. Let's get right into this. I'm sure a lot of you are excited for tonight's update dropping Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Trunks. So, as per usual, shout out Raleigh, shout out Dragon over here for dropping us the leaks. But let's start off. So first, obviously, we got Super Saiyan Goku and his art, or his PNG, right? This is his background. This is, I'm assuming, is two alternate arts. I'm thinking, you know, when the character swipes in, you'll see this, and then the second alternate art would be this, right? These are just more assets. Here's Trunks looking awesome. Trunks looking clean. I can't wait to get him. Here's Trunks' background. See, as you can see, it says fight. Here are the new cards. We have the Tamagami cards, and we also have these cards. So yeah, these are the Daima cards, right? If any of you guys are excited, let me know for the Daima cards. We also have an exciting bonus mini raid. I should have done the raids, I forgot. But here's a bonus mini raid that we all get to do as well. And then moving on, we have the Harrowing Androids. This is one of those tower battles where you clear battles, you get 500 Chrono Crystals. Pretty good. We'll never say no to Chrono Crystals, right? The Cell games. So this is the, I believe this would be the PvP. The next coming PvP, probably. Could be, but that's what I'm thinking it is. And then what everyone is obviously excited for, we have the banner for Super Saiyan Goku, which we'll likely be able to check the full banner on the website. But yeah, and then we have right here, this would be a new equipment. So these little things are stronger than they look. So these are the new equipments right here. Two new. I see one of these, most likely this one. Or no, this is a new PvP message, right? And then this right here is likely the new PvP equipment. And then obviously we have the two character details, so let's waste no time and get right into those. So as for the character details, we got Trunks first. So Trunks is a sparking character. He's Vegeta Clan, Hybrid Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Future. So Vegeta Clan, you know, Hybrid Saiyan, Future, all the things. He's a defensive type, so here is his main ability. There's no way Cell can hurt me. Draw the Ultimate Arts card, Final Buster Cannon next. He gets 50 ki. 20% damage inflicted. That cannot be cancelled, but he has type neutrality that can be cancelled. But he also restores other characters' health by 15%. So none of his own, but the team heal is what he has. 25 counts. His unique ability, 120% damage inflicted, 60% to strike damage inflicted. Okay, let's close that. Excuse me. Reduces damage by 70%, 40% to ki recovery, -5 to strike and special move, and then he's going to apply these if one of these three tags are on the in the party. So, party, not even bad numbers. Okay, all right, 30. He has 30% damage inflicted, but you're likely going to be running him with Hybrid Saiyan, most likely for the OP equipments, and probably Majin Vegeta, something Vegeta Clan. You'll be running with him. 30% damage inflicted. Reduces impact and explode damage by 10%. He also sub counts so he shortens his own sub count by 2, so he's always going to have a default sub count of 2 for the first 60 counts, and he's also going to be nullifying downgrades for the first 60 counts. So Trunks is looking pretty strong so far. When he enters the battlefield, he draws a card, restores health and ki, 80% of damage inflicted, destroys a card, and reduces ki by 20. And then once he lands a arts card, activates once, randomly draws one new card when you have 3 of your cards, and restores own health by 10%, ki by 20, 10% to 30% to damage inflicted, and then activation counts will reset after character switch, so all of this would reset, right? And then restores own health by 30. He has endurance that cannot be nullified. Saving throw knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their strike cards. Activates during assists. He can do his blue card into it, and then every time he's hit with the card, so he has a very good Turtles ability, the defensive ability, 3% HP. He also stacks 20% special move damage. If you remember the reveal, they said that this character would be dishing out some strong special move cards. He also gets 10% to his own critical rate, nullifies enemies, health restores when he also gets he gets over now 15 counts once he gets hit, or endurance, which is very good. Can be cancelled, but that's okay. You can't cancel cards. Now activation count resets after a character switch, and then he reduces their ki by 5, so every time he gets hit, which is not great, but it's not bad. The following effects occur when changing cover twice. He destroys one of your own cards, so he force draws himself a blue card every time on cover change twice, which is really good. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 5 counts, and then he destroys 2 cards, key by 30, and this is really good. He seals enemies rush by 10 timer counts, and also plus 20 to all arts costs, and he seals their main abilities. They just keep on shitting on Vegito, man, he's done for. Restores 30% of damage received after enemy attack is over. 30% of his own health, so this is what the news muscle is. And then when enemy activates the ultimate arts, awaken arts or rising rush, when they're not defeated, he restores health by 15, shorten the sub count by 3. Nice. Okay. So obviously his maximum Z ability would be 35% to Hybrid Saiyans, Vegeta Clan of Cell Saga, Strike Attack and Strike Defense, and then an extra 18 to Hybrid Saiyans Base Blast. So he has normal strike cards that have Blast Armor. Obviously you see how big Trunks is, and he has he has that 5% chance to inflict Faint on hit. Okay. This is what the yellow Saiyan Saga Goku had, right? Regular blast card. So on his green card, he draws a strike, restores own health by 10%. He gets cover now for 10 counts. Really good. It cancels own abnormal conditions, seals enemies blue cards, and they can't be used for 5 counts. Blue card, massive impact damage, minus 20% to enemy sustained damage cut. And then following effects current hit, randomly draws at most 4 new cards. So once it hits, he's gonna come back with 4 cards, right? And their drag balls down, so it's really good. It's like a reverse of Gotex's, right? Ultimate arts. So on his ultimate arts, 30% ultimate damage inflicted, cancels their upgrades, and then the following effects occur. He restores own health by 30, and it's a 30% chance to inflict. So that's where he gets his health back on the ultimate. Okay, I haven't seen that in a long time. And obviously Blast Arts. That's it for Trunks. Let's move on over to Goku. Alright, so Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Legends Limited. Sun Family, he's a ranged unit. He's on Sun Family, Saiyans, and yeah, that's about it. Cell Saga's not a team, but yeah, Saiyans and Sun Family is gonna be. I mean, maybe they're gonna make Cell Saga a team, but I don't know. Maybe they give him the Majin Buu Saga. Anyways, so you want to see this to end. Randomly, says main ability destroys one of your own cards. He draws the instant transition Kamehameha, restores health by 20, ki by 50, and is vanished by 100. Wow. Has his own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions, and he afflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received for 20 timer counts. Requirements: 25 timer counts must elapse. Unique ability: instant deathmatch. It's 180% to damage inflicted. Reduces damage received by 70%. 70% key recovery. Card draw speed by 1 level, and 10 to all blast arts. These are all forever. The following effects occur when his character enters the battlefield. He draws a blast card, restores own ki by 30, 90% damage inflicted, and then also every time he enters, he's going to get 5 counts to cover now. He nullifies all unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. So he's going to come for 10 counts, and this is pretty crazy, man. And then inflicts all enemies with minus 15% to card power. Alright, that's all of them. Also shortens all allies sub count by 2 if his own unit gauge is full. So on default they're going to be 8, so Trunks is going to be minus 4 for the first 60 counts if you're running with him, right? The following effects occur every time this character uses Striker Blast. He restores ki, 20% damage, seals their special move, and they can be used for 3 counts. Applies the following effects itself when this character draws a special arts card. He randomly draws 1 new card, restores ki by 30, and he nullifies downgrades for 10 timer counts. It's very good. No beast. The following effects occur if own remaining health with 50% or below after being hit. He restores health by 30%, reduces enemy ki by 100, and all main abilities. This is real nice combo stoppage, kind of, because they can just swap and, you know, right? But pretty good. Battle for the next generation. So if they use a strike arts and they don't have cover now, he's gonna lock him back, use a blue card, yada yada. And then he also shortens own sub counts when enemy activates one of these big moves by 5. Gradually charges own unique gauge, so it just charges, and then applies the following effects once it's full. Restores health by 10%, ki by 30, so it's like Ultimate Gohan's gauge maybe? I don't know if you can just get his green card helps it any later, but anyways. Once his gauge is full, 10% health, ki 30, 20% damage inflicted, shorten sub count by 2. The following effects occur when his character performs a vanishing step. He destroys one of your cards, by the way, and he force draws a green 3 times. And he destroys one of their strike cards. This is something, man, this is some bullshit. The following effects occur if only unique gauge is full when switched to standby. He randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer, shortens on sub count by 2, restores ally health by 10, 20% damage inflicted, and cancels enemy attribute upgrades. The following effects occur if only unique gauge is full when this character is defeated, restores ally health by 20%. So he has death buffs, and then 20% damage inflicted by allies, reduces Dragon Balls by 2, and yeah. I don't think you're gonna want this character to die, but if he dies, you're getting a lot of stuff. So his Z ability is, where's it over here? 30% to Sun Family Saiyan Cell Saga base blast and defense, and then another 18 to Cell Saga space strike defense. His strike cards don't have blast armor, which is this is a good enough nerf, right? But they do restore his vanishing gauge by 10%. This is like Ella Future Gohan, right? His blast is the same thing. Full on Fighting Spirit applies the following effects itself upon activation: restores health by 10% and ki by 50. Charges unique gauge. Okay, so he does it is like Ultimate Gohan's gauge. 20% to damage inflicted, and then when the green card hits with the AoE, he nullifies special actions, so cover null obviously. He also gets type neutrality for 5 counts and shortens ally sub count by 2, so he's pretty cancer. The special blue card deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects itself upon activation, restores vanishing gauge by 70%, and then yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff. And finally, last for his ultimate, he upon activation restores vanish, so not on hit, on activation, which is really good. Restores vanishing gauge by 70, 50% to all damage inflicted for 3 counts. They nullify the obviously normal stuff, and then when the unique gauge is full, he gets an extra 30%. So he's gonna have a lot, and then 80% damage inflicted, and then no switching, so he locks in on the ultimate. Just real cancer. It's not just, he's just a better Majin Vegeta at this point. And then reduces enemy ki by 100 and puts all enemies at 3 sub counts. So yeah, pretty cancer. Let's go over to summons, and here we are able to check out what is on Goku's banner. So let's go ahead, and we can see right here we got Goku, God Goku, and then Trunks, and on his banner is a bunch of garbage. Super Trunks, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku, right? So these are good characters. These two look really good. I mean, obviously Goku looks strong. I think Trunks looks really strong. God Goku is fantastic. Vegeta and Nappa are just, I don't know. I don't think they're used enough. I don't think they're terrible. But if you get this character, do not be excited. Let's move on from this guy. He sucks. And then he's done for. Gohan's gone. But maybe like Goku probably coming up on a Zenkai's anniversary. But yeah. Anyways, that's all of today's updates. If you guys found this helpful, please comment down below. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel and help me out. I'll catch you guys in the next video.